IOHR TV has come to Lambeth today to launch the Community Sponsorship Awards with our new partner Sponsor Refugees, who are part of the Citizens UK network. IOHR is also the sponsor of these prestigious awards to support our campaign #BeARefugeeSponsor. It's all about encouraging communities to help vulnerable refugee families to start a brand new life right in the heart of their community.
The purpose of the Mass is to give thanks to God for people who've come to live in this country, often after very difficult circumstances at home. Some would be refugees, some would be asylum seekers, and others, just in the normal course of migration, will come and seek a dwelling here in London. And we've been blessed in the Archdiocese with a number of migrants we have who are Catholics. So it's boosted our congregations. We have priests from all around the world helping the parishes now. And if you go even to the smallest parish in London, not so much in Kent, you can have 27 different nationalities in there.
An event called Migrant Mass, and celebrated for the 13th time. It was initially initiated by Citizens UK in cooperation with the Zen Archbishop. So it was all about celebrating the works and contribution of migrants and refugees to London and neighborhoods. Well, we have just gone into partnership with the International Observatory of Human Rights, IOHR. It's about recognizing the heroines and heroes of community sponsorship. We are going to have an event on October the 2nd, and we are in partnership with IOHR so that those heroes and heroines could be recognized.
Sponsor Refugees, part of Citizens UK, is today launching the new National Community Sponsorship Awards. The first awards ceremony will take place here in London on the 2nd of October of this year, in partnership with the International Observatory of Human Rights. Nominations are now open, and we would encourage you, please, to put names forward. And if you want any help, Samir is spelled S-A-M.
Samir, you and your family were the first Syrian refugee family to be resettled into the UK under the Community Sponsorship Scheme. Tell me what your life was like before you arrived in the UK.
When we started the war in Syria, I ran away to Lebanon. And so when the people start to come in Lebanon, too much. So the business and the life in Lebanon changed too much. So we have hard life in Lebanon before I came here. When they ask me, you want to travel, you want to go to UK, so I don't know about UK, so I have little shock, and I'm scared, I'm afraid about my family, not about me. And but when I came here, so I see different things what I put in my mind. So everything is great, and I learn quickly English, but not perfect. But I'm okay, and my children, they're happy.
They are heart-meltingly delightful. There was a family of 5 when they first got here. We adore them all. It's been a wonderful experience, a blessing, a joy, a doddle, quite frankly. And they've now had 2 new additions to the family because Samir's wife just gave birth to twins 5 weeks ago. So we're absolutely thrilled to have them as friends and neighbours. It's been a completely transformative experience. I cannot understate what impact it's had. Everyone's immensely proud of the whole journey, and it's brought us all closer together, galvanised the parish, got us into relationships with each other we didn't previously have, and even with our wider community, the same. People who've had nothing to do with the Catholic Church have stepped up to the plate when they've heard that we've been supporting a refugee family. So it's built bridges right across our community. It's been fantastic.
Back in 2015, when the refugee crisis first broke, there was this outpouring of feeling among the British people that they wanted to do something. And often it was hard to know what they could actually do. They could give money, they could go over to Calais or Lesbos if they could travel that far. or they could volunteer with an existing refugee NGO. But some people wanted to do more than that. They wanted to have a sort of a more hands-on element of support for refugees. And now community sponsorship has come along, it offers people that opportunity. I mean, they have to do a lot. They have to raise money, find a house, draw up plans, get consent from the local council. It's a big commitment, but if you really want to do something and change a refugee family's life, then community sponsorship is the thing.
Eva, good to have you with us. Now, you and the Herne Hill community have been raising funds for the charity Citizens UK to help bring a Syrian refugee family into your community and resettle them. Tell me some of the ways that you and the community have been raising funds.
Well, the core team had done a bike ride and they raised quite a lot of money, and they were thinking of ways to sort of spend it on charity, and they noticed community sponsorship and thought that's a great idea. Yeah. So they called a meeting in the local church. We were all up for it, and we then started raising a little bit more money by having a market stall. I'm doing a half marathon in October, so yeah, that's basically how we raise money. We have a Just Giving link, we tweet about it.